Hi friends, before going to look at Wildwood Importers data warehouse design and ETL design, let's first create our application database in our SQL Server local instance. So first let's go to the Microsoft SQL Server samples URL, GitHub URL, this one, and download the application related database backup file from here. So this is the file that I have downloaded already, and then I have copied that into my C drive SQL Server samples and here. So once I run the script to restore this backup file into SQL Server local instance, it will create 3 data files into data folder. So this is also a new folder that I've created under SQL Server samples, which maintains the main data files the Wildwood Importers application database creates when we restore in our SQL Server local instance. So this is the script that I have prepared to restore this application database in our SQL Server instance. So the path is mapping to this worldwide backup file. So now let's execute this script. So it starts restoring that backup file into your SQL Server local instance, and it moves the primary user data log and in-memory data files into data folder, which I have already created under this folder. So now the script execution completed. So let's refresh our databases to see the newly created database. So this is the database that we have created just now, and look at the tables that it has under this database. So all these are related to application, purchasing, sales, warehouse, and all are related to application objects. So which stores information related to OLTP structured application data. So we have our Wildwood Importers application database ready, and we have some data here. So now we are good to go to Wildwood Importers data warehouse design and ETL processing. Now let's download the SQL Server samples again from this URL. So let's download from here, download, and then it downloads into your downloads folder or any folder that you configured. So once you unzip, open the samples master and then double click again and then go to samples and then databases and then Wildwood Importers. So you will see here different projects under Wildwood Importers, right? So as we discussed in the previous sessions. So now here what I want to open is Wildwood Importers Data Warehouse SSTT SQL Server Database Project. And what we have now is Wildwood Importers SSTT. So this is the database design that they have used and to create Wildwood Importers application database. But now we have already restored the database in our local instance. So I want to look at data warehouse design and I want to have the database data warehouse in our SQL Server instance. So, but I don't want to restore that like we did for the application database. I want to analyze how they created this data warehouse design, and I want to have that script and I want to deploy that manually by after understanding how they have created. So let's open the Wildwood Importers data warehouse and double click on the Wildwood Importers solution file. So it opens in Visual Studio. Once it is ready, let's go to Solution Explorer and then it will show Wildwood Importers data warehouse project here. So this is the project that Microsoft has created using SQL Server Database project. So if you go to New and Project, then you will see different templates in Visual Studio. One of those templates is SQL Server Database project. So likewise, you will see Integration Services project, SQL Server Reporting Services project, SQL Server Analysis Services project, and many other templates, right? So using this database project has many advantages. One is source control, and another one is maintaining the scripts in a clean way. Like it auto generates the changes that we have created, and also it has many other advantages like source compare, version compare, and auto deploy and continuous integration. All this it supports many features, it has many advantages. So I'm going to cover all about SQL Server Database project in detail in coming sessions. So Microsoft has used SQL Server Database project to design data warehouse, right? So let's see how they have created and what objects they created under data warehouse now. Now you will see different objects here, and first one is application, right? So let's expand application and see what it has. Now expand store procedures. So it has three store procedures. So I don't want to go in detail now. Let's let's go step by step. So let's first look at what objects that we have under data warehouse. So first thing is application, and then under that we have three store procedures. So let's come back again to understand these store procedures under application schema. So now expand DBO, and we have sample version under DBO schema, and then dimension, we have these different dimensions. We have tables under dimension, and fact, we have these many tables, fact tables under fact schema, and then integration has these many store procedures and functions, and post deployment script has one script, and then security means schema build scripts, and it has these many schemas and sequences. We have sequence scripts, and then storage, we have file group, we have partition related scripts. So when we publish this database design into SQL Server instance, it executes all these scripts in a particular order. Then that's how it builds that database in our SQL Server instance. That's how Microsoft has created this data warehouse design, and that's how it deploys the scripts into SQL Server instance or any target server instance. So before I'm going to look at how they build this each object under each schema, I want to first connect to Wildwood Importers application database as well. So I'm going to SQL Server Object Explorer here. Otherwise, you can view here. You will see SQL Server Object Explorer here as well. Now expand this SQL Server. I want to connect to my local instance and Wildwood Importers application database that just we have created. And now let's add that, and let's enter your server name, and then under databases, let's choose the database that we have created for Wildwood Importers application. Now click connect. Now it's showing my databases here itself. So instead of going to SSMS, we can directly connect or use SQL Server Object Explorer in Visual Studio itself. So no need to go to SSMS unless you have other administrative actions to be performed on the database or server. Okay. So now expand Wildwood Importers, and then expand tables, and then it shows all the tables we have in Wildwood Importers. So these are the tables we have in Wildwood Importers, right? So using these Wildwood Importers application database, they have created this data warehouse design, right? So, and they have created this data warehouse design to build a data warehouse, and then eventually they create reports on top of this Wildwood Importers. When we design data warehouse, it may not start with all this whole purpose. So it starts with a one report, like let's say we received a report asking sales historical data. So the initial requirement is to build sales related dimension and facts, right? So it any project starts with a simple requirement. First we build all the objects related to that simple requirement, and then it grows bigger based on our other requirements and reporting needs.